WILLIAMS.
And you are?
CEO of Ranch and Rescue.
Okay, Bob. I'm fidgeting my stuff with this little. Okay. You can walk. I'll just kind of walk around with you a little bit. Okay. Tell me about this little guy here.
This is Midnite. Midnite was seized by law enforcement for abuse and neglect and actually awarded to the Humane Society of North Texas. The Humane Society of North Texas and Ranch and Rescue have had a great partnership for many years. And they called us and asked us, because we have an established sanctuary, if we would take Midnite. And we agreed to take Midnite. And at the time that we took Midnite, we knew that not only had he been abused and neglected, but that he was missing his hoof or his cough.
Tell me a little bit about his problems that he had.
Well, first of all, he was extremely underweight and malnourished. As I said, he was missing his coffin bone and his hoof. And he was extremely depressed from the abuse and very malnourished.
You told me that he had never been out of his stall before?
No, we didn't have him out of his stall since we got him. Midnite's not been able to walk. He actually walks on 3 legs. So he hasn't been integrated with the other animals yet. He's mostly been stalled. And if we did take him out, we put him in a round pen. But he had a very difficult time getting around, and he couldn't lay down or stand up on his own without assistance. And he never has run before.
Well, now, let's walk that way. Just go ahead and show me what he does now.
Okay. Well, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, buddy. Come here. Come on. Keep talking.
He'll run better on his own, but he can run. If I take his lead off, he'll run.
But go ahead and walk.
Okay.
Come on, pal.
Now this is something new for him, huh?
Right. Our thought process was that if we could get him walking, that we would be thrilled. When he started running yesterday, we all cried.
It was pretty emotional to see him actually running and just being able to be a horse again. Midnite's only 4, so he can live another 25 or 30 years, and he can just be a horse.
Now, we were talking a little bit before we pulled the camera out. His look. You say you can look into their eyes, or they just have this existence look.
When we look into their eyes, when we first get them when they've been abused and neglected and starved to death, then you can look into their eyes and they're really not present. They're not there. And what we do is we start a bonding process. I'm happy to show you how we do that. This recipe is really simple. It's a lot of love. It's proper nutrition. It's all the vaccinations and medical treatments that they need, and it's just giving them back their dignity. And that's the solution, the recipe.
Now, you said you can look into his eyes, huh?
So one of the ways that we bond with our animals, we do this with every horse, is at first we look into their eyes and tell them we love them. I love them. And then what we do is we take Midnite, we have got in our heart, we tell them we love you, and you say, Daddy loves you, yes. And you say, and I love you. You can hear my heartbeat, and it makes them very calm, very happy. And he'll blink, and he'll move his mouth. He's very content.
Just like a child.
Yes. This is God's work. All living things have a right to live. And when when I look into his eyes, he knows he's safe. And he knows he has a good home. He knows he's loved. And at Ranch Hand Rescue, all of our people are passionate about every animal that comes to us.
Stay right there. Let me get up. Okay, I'm going to want you to get up here in a minute. Just for segway purposes here. How you going to get up? So he was just basically existing, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
We were really worried about him. Come on, buddy. We were very worried about him when we first got him because when they're so malnourished, it takes a lot to get them. You know, even now with his prosthetic, every night we take it off, it gets disinfected. We powder his leg, we massage his leg, put his prosthetic back on. But it's amazing. He can get right up, he can lay down, he can walk, he can run.
And you were saying you don't think he ever could lay down, right? Before?
Yeah, we know he laid down. He couldn't get up. It took him about 45 minutes. We watched him several times, and he really had trouble because he couldn't put any weight on his foot. We knew he was laying down because he had hay in his coat, but we couldn't figure out why he was having so much trouble getting up. But he had a hard time. The Humane Society of North Texas actually got us an easy boot to put on him that was donated to us. And that helped build the stability in his leg, take the pressure off of his hips, and he learned how to stand on it. And once that happened, we saw that he was able to get up and down so easily with the boot. We knew that the prosthetic leg was perfect.
Now, how did Lane hear about this? Or how did you two become co-partners here in this?
Well, Wesley Fox did the story on Midnite, and we had a ton of news media press. And so we had a lot of calls, a lot of interest in Midnite. So that's how Lane heard about it. One of his workers actually called us and said, I was watching the story and I really want to help him. And he went to Lane, and Lane agreed to donate the prosthetic. So we were really very pleased. These guys are, part of our family now. They're part of our angel network. The fact that they would do this at cost to help an animal. So we hope that Midnite will give back to the community, that he'll be able to work with other hardships and other children and adults that have prosthetics, and that he can bring some hope to them and some healing, because he's very kind and he's very gentle, and he senses the differences that people have, and I think he can make a real positive difference in the life of individuals.
Stay right there. I'm gonna move up over here and bring him back to where we're at. But let me get on the tripod here.
Okay.
Yeah, when I turn him loose, he'll run.
Oh, okay.